Welcome to EdsGuitarLessons.com. I'm going to do a little re-demoing of the Fender Mustang 1, and which is a solid state amp with a 8-inch speaker and a Fender Champ, era 1970s I think, all tube. One of the requests I had was to put a little bit more bass sound, try to make the amp sound a little more equal. I think last time the Fender did have a lot more treble in it. So I backed off some of the treble, added some more bass, took the reverb out. It's doing a Fender twin reverb emulation, and so I took the reverb out. It had a little reverb on it, so it makes it a little bit more cleaner and dry, just like the Champ sound. I got the amp, the Champ amp turned up to 8, and I have to turn down the volume on my Strat, same Strat I used last time. So when I'm going to the Champ, I'm going to turn the volume down because that was the only way I can get it to kind of break up a little bit. It sounded too sterile down at 3, and it wasn't really an even comparison. I think the amps don't start breaking up until you kind of drive them a little bit, drive the tubes. And the Mustangs sound like they're breaking up already, you know. But again, remember this one, the Fender Mustang 1, or all the Mustang amps and most modern day emulation amps that you know, that are trying to emulate a tube sound, are solid state. Some of them have a hybrid in them, like Voxes. They have one tube in it, and they use it to enhance even the emulations. So it's Vox has it. There's a couple other ones too, but the Mustangs, they basically are all solid state, trying to sound like a tube amp. So I don't know if we want to try to get them exactly. I could probably get them pretty close to being exactly the same sound. I'll fiddle with them a little bit. I'm going to fiddle with my switches. When I say 5, I'm up all the way. 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a Fat Strat, so you're going to get a humbucker in the rear end there. But I try to make them as even as possible at first, so you can kind of hear. Okay. So that's the Fender Mustang. Sometimes I have to look over and really put my ear next to it because they do sound very similar. I'm in position 5. I'm about 3 or 4 on my volume switch on the guitar. I'll go over to the Mustang. Champ. Nice chimey sound. Still on the Champ. By the way, I got the Champ set up to on the treble all the way to 8.5 and the bass on 7. I'll put a little more bass because the Mustang seems to already be getting more bass. Mustang. And then the Champ, I have to turn it down on my Mustang. Mustang, here's the Champ. We go ahead and of course you can't, so that's the similarities. They're pretty similar, really. I'm pretty impressed that the Mustang sounds tubish, and it also sounds to me warmer and more buttery. The Champ is a little more harsh. That's the Mustang. So I think you can hear that you can get them to sound very close to each other. The Mustang, excuse me, the Champ, you just basically got a volume and treble and a bass control. With the Mustang, you got all kinds of different sounds. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So it matters what your taste is. If you can't afford a Champ, you don't want to spend $300 or $400 for one of those, then you go with the Mustang for $99. It's got USB, it's got the Fuse software. Like most musicians, you want to have a little bit of everything. Like a tackle box, you got to have a lot of things in there to catch different kinds of fish. And I'm sure the Champ has its purposes and sounds that people like. Sound, excuse me, the Fat sound from the humbucker. Okay, I'm up to about 6 on my volume control on the guitar. Here's the Mustang. Here's the Champ. Champ. have it. I hope that helped you guys. Redoing this, the settings, kind of put a little bit more bass on the Mustang to kind of equal out the sounds. You can judge for yourself. It's Ford and Chevy. It matters what you like, and what your needs are and what you're trying to project. So I hope you enjoyed this little demo, and God bless. Have a great day, and thanks for watching edsguitarlessons.com.